Hi Aries, welcome to your end of month love tarot reading. So Aries, we're going to be looking at whatever you need to know at this time, either regarding your love life or your love situation, just taking as it comes and whatever you need to know at this time. So we have the Sacred Traveler Oracle here. So to get your opening messages with this deck, then jump into your reading. And this is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, male or female, general collective reading. But welcome in Aries, and also any heavy placements of Aries or cross-watchers. But welcome in Aries. I hope you're all doing well, staying safe and healthy at this time. If you are new or returning, welcome in and thank you. My name is Mary, and this is Sunlight Insight Tarot. And keep in mind, Aries, that all readings should be considered timeless. This is just when the messages come out. And if you do find this reading heavily resonates for you, there'll be an extended reading, and I'll tell you about that at the end of this reading. So let's see what your opening messages are. Answering the call. The time is now. Okay. Traveling lightly. Simplify your life. Valiant courage. Take action with passion. And grounding. Go deep. Explore your roots. It kind of looks like here, Aries, that now it could be you or somebody you're dealing with, or an interest or something like that. Somebody definitely has lightened up their life. They've gotten rid of some baggage, and they're answering the call. It looks like they're going to come forward, kind of like the Six of Wands here, you know, successfully coming forward, victory with an offer. And it looks like whenever I get grounding in a love reading, for me, that is about making something real, grounding it down, planting the seeds, nourishing it, letting it grow, slow growth, wise, practical, smart, very earthy energy, right? I mean, this could be you. It could be somebody you're dealing with where now maybe there's something out of the way, and now we can concentrate, answering the call of this connection, right? So let's see what's going on. So we're just going to jump into the tarot, Aries, and see what's going on. So we have the Wheel of the Year Tarot to do your reading. And usually I close out this reading with another Oracle deck with messages, which I do have, but we're going to do that in the extended. So I'll tell you about that later. And also a separate tarot deck for the extended as well. And we'll find out what we're going to do there when we get done this, right? So let's see what's going on here for you, Aries. What does Aries need to know about this situation? What's going on for Aries at this time? 8 of Cups reverse. Okay, somebody's coming back. All right. Ace of Swords reverse. The Tower right now. Shock, surprise. All right, let's get these out. Queen of Pentacles reverse. And the 7 of Cups. So it looks like here somebody was unstable. Queen of Pentacles reverse. It could be that somebody's out of a commitment or divorce now, if that resonates. But somebody definitely was not stable before, right? With the Queen of Pentacles reverse. So there was a lot of confusion, illusion, a lot going on perhaps. But we do see the 8 of Cups reverse. Now for me, that can be a little bit of a stuck energy, but it also can mean somebody returning, because usually that upright is someone leaving, right? Ace of Swords reverse. Not a lot of clarity on why this person left, maybe why there was distance, maybe probably no contact, because the Ace of Swords or communication is in reverse, right? But now we have the Tower, which is right now energy for me, and that's Aries energy, where there's shocks, shifts, the wake-up call, right? Answering the call. There's the call. Wake-up call, epiphany, aha moment, shock, surprise, revelation, a crumbling down. It could be good. It could be bad. But it is a big change and a shift happening, right? So whoever this is, whether it's you or them, right? There was a lot of confusion and unstable energy, and not a lot of clarity or communication, right? And there's been distance and separation, a walking away, but now it looks like a return, right? And a big shift happening. So let's go deeper and see. So I will mention the signs, Aries, as I see them. So it can be signs of chart people dealing with. If some signs don't resonate, that's totally fine. You can disregard them. Doesn't mean it's not your reading. We have Aries, Capricorn. Let's see what's on the bottom. 9 of Wands. Yeah, there definitely was a, hope there's not a glare on that. There definitely was some sort of struggle here, right? in this situation. But again, Chariot, fast-paced moving energy coming in. Success, victory, balance. So let's see. So tell me more about this energy for Aries. What do they need to know about this whole situation? What do they need to know about this whole situation for Aries, please? What do they need to know? What do they need to know for Aries, please? Let's see. Five of Cups reverse. Is that the Cups or Pentacles? Oh, Pentacles. Yeah, Pentacles. Five of Pentacles reverse. Two of Swords. Hermit reverse. Page of Swords. King of Pentacles. That's interesting. So we go from the Queen, male, female, it don't matter. So I feel like this is just one energy where somebody wasn't stable before. Now it's coming upright saying, I am stable now. Also, it is a match with the King, Queen of Pentacles. But obviously, there's been some sort of troubles here. That's why the energy is mismatched with one upright and one reverse. But we kind of see the energy shifting and changing here, obviously with the Tower showing up. So we do have the Five of Pentacles reverse, saying that somebody's no longer at a loss. Maybe somebody was suffering financially, going through a lot of lack, loss energy in their life. And then we have the Two of Swords. Hold on a second. Just had to clear my throat. I didn't want to cough on the camera. On the microphone, I mean. Anyway, so no lack, right? That's shifted and changed. Yeah, it was blocked and indecisive energy, right? Conflict, we see kind of conflict there with the Two of Swords. But now we have the Hermit in reverse, which means upright. Someone's done a lot of healing, introspection, you know, solitude energy, but definitely it's been doing their work. And now they're ready to come out and come forward, right? Page of Swords, so there could be a lot of spying on each other through social media, right? See what are they doing, what are they saying, what's going on. You may have a little bit of contact through social media, maybe just like liking posts and commenting on posts, things like that. So there may be a little bit of communication, but not like the in-depth communication that really needs to happen or should have happened. And it kind of looks like this person, again, whether it's you or them, is like looking like, okay, I'm ready to communicate because I'm in a much better place now, King of Pentacles, right? So, I mean, we're not really getting what the baggage was with Simplify Your Life, but we do see that as traveling lightly is kind of like the Fool energy of someone clearing their space, having an energetic reset, fresh, clean slate, you know, no baggage, new beginning, and moving forward. So we'll see if we get a little info on that, like what was the baggage here, right, that somebody was carrying. But we got Virgo, Aquarius, Virgo. Five of Cups. Yeah, so there's been a lot of sadness, loss, regrets, you know, this whole situation between the two of you, right? And no denying the fire and the passion, though. Lust, desire, right? And this also could be the devil. Fear, stress, worry, anxiety, negative thinking, toxic energies someone's dealing with. So let's see, what was the baggage? What was the baggage? What do we need to know about that? Can we get some info on that for Aries? What was the baggage here that's been removed? I feel like definitely it's been removed, right? Let's see. Six of Cups reverse. So something with somebody's past. Okay, what's that? Death. Okay, so someone put something involving their past finally behind them. Putting it behind them is the end of a situation, the Death card. Three of Pentacles reverse. So not putting any time, energy, or effort into something. Definitely putting it behind them. It's over, it's done. Okay, but what is it? Six of Wands. Okay. 10 of Wands. Whatever this was very oppressive and weighed down. So whatever this was for this person, this could have been like a really well-known thing for them. Like everybody knew them, everybody knew their situation. So it could have been maybe they were in a in another situation for a very, very long time. And everybody thought, oh, this person's happy, so successful, either in a relationship. They could have even left a high profile job, right? That was shocking to everybody, right? I mean, some of them may even been in politics or something. And I mean, that could be for one person, and they just up and left the whole thing. And it was like a shock to everyone. And they feel like they finally got relief from leaving a very toxic environment. So whatever that was, it could be a job, it could be another relationship, whatever the case may be. But we do see two endings here with the Death card and the Ten of Wands. Completion, ending of a very oppressive cycle. It's behind them, and doing it successfully too with the Six of Wands, right? And they could, like I said, could have been very, very successful, and they just walked away from it. Right? Done. Okay, we got Scorpio showing up here. Hangman, like, I'm not hanging around anymore. I'm getting up, taking action. Like, no more of this BS. So somebody was tired of dealing. Now they're single, independent, Nine of Cups. It's about their own happiness and joy. And I know there's a family on here, but usual tarot, you see somebody alone on the Nine of Cups, being happy, fulfilling, indulging, alone, right? Nine of Cups is almost, yeah. So someone definitely overcoming something, standing tall and strong, standing up for themselves, strong, courageous, brave, and fighting a very bad situation and overcoming that, right? And now they can move forward with the Chariot. Interesting. Okay. All right, Aries. So tell me more what's going to happen here for Aries. What's going to happen here for Aries? What else do we need to know? What else do we need to know? What else do we need to know for Aries? The World, yeah, it's a starting of a new cycle here. Endings and new beginnings. Somebody could be traveling, relocating, and moving as well. If, you know, for some, in this ending of the cycle and the new cycle. That was very toxic, right? The end of that, we said that, it's on the Death card. Ending of a very toxic cycle for somebody, right? Now somebody can focus on new beginnings. They can answer the call, traveling lightly, no more baggage, no more toxic energies. Yeah, moving forward into peace, harmony, joy, love, and light. The Six of Cards leaves the darkness behind and moves into the light. Somebody's leaving behind a very dark situation and moving forward into the light. Again, you see the Six of Swords moving away from the Devil. Now, we did see strength. I know it was on the bottom of the deck, but it does overcome the Devil either way. So I'm glad that showed up. Eight of Swords. Somebody was very, very stuck in a situation. Very stuck. But now, here's the Empress. So I feel like this person, you know, viewing you as an Emperor and Empress, however it is for you, but again, gives birth to new beginnings. Someone knowing their value, their worth, and walking away, very dark, toxic situation, start a new life, a new beginning, right? Which involves you, obviously, because this is a love reading. Now, this could be you, and now you can be with somebody, or this is somebody now who is like, you know, I have totally left this behind. I'm ready for a new life, and I'm, you know, want to make Aries part of my new life as well. All right, we got Libra, Taurus, Capricorn, and Leo, Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio. Queen of Swords. I mean, there could have been some legalities, something in the legal system, and this could be somebody divorced, someone who's been through a lot, right, but now has clarity of mind, standing up, telling it like it is, setting healthy boundaries, cutting out things no longer serving, right, and now there's a lot of room here for love, with for you or for them or for the two of you, right? Now we can spark, there's a candle lit, this new beginning in love between us, right? King of Wands. There could be Aries, for me it's a Leo, but it could be you, right? Either way. Justice. Somebody could be divorced. Like I said, legalities, things meant to be, you know, balance, getting what we deserve, things working out. I like that. All right, so we're going to do one more row, Aries. And see what else you need to know. And then we'll do a little bit of clarifying. And then I'll tell you what we're going to do in the extended. But if it's resonating, please do like, comment, all the good things be greatly appreciated. All right, Aries, so what else? Big judgment call here, right? So let's get the last line out. What else do we need to know about this for Aries? Let's see. 10 of Swords. 6 of Pentacles. King of Cups. Ace of Pentacles, solid new beginning. Wow. So what I absolutely see here is somebody making a big judgment call. You know, life review, relationship review, healing, forgiving, releasing what needs to be released to make way for new. A call, you know, that's the wake-up call to action, answering the call. Right there, answering the call. Basically judgment. Right? A new beginning, things meant to be. 10 of Swords, there's the ending. Again, ending of a toxic situation. Again, ending of that. They had to make this big decision, right? And they lacked the clarity, but finally, boom, they got it. The Tower. It hit them like lightning. You know, this is what I got to do. Whether it's you or them, you know, you could reverse energies. You take it how it resonates. And now 6 of Pentacles, someone feeling very balanced, right? And the energy between you, very reciprocal, equal flow of energy, right? You both feel the same towards each other. It's not always breadcrumbing. But the King of Cups, you know, does have love, emotions, and feelings. So I think this person was holding back the depth of their love, emotions, and feelings as they were processing through their situation. But we do have Ace of Pentacles here for a solid new beginning, right? And that's kind of written all over this, grounding the new beginning, right? We got Pisces, Scorpio. Let's see. Page of Wands. So you could be getting some exciting communication coming in, right? And it's Wheel of Fortune here. Fate, destiny, divine timing, things meant to be, moving forward in a positive direction, right? Luck, growth, expansion. And okay, there's strength again. So I do like that. Overcoming the devil, overcoming a situation, standing up, taking the lead, strong, courageous, brave, the strong connection between you, which cannot be denied, right? And look at that, the lovers coming together, right? So there's a connection finally coming together, right? No more heartache, pain, or sorrow. 3 of Swords reverse. 4 of Pentacles reverse, no more holding back, right? This took a while to manifest. Magician reverse. 4 of Wands reverse. So somebody definitely either moved, relocated, or divorced, or something like that, right? Things are going to start happening fast. Knight of Swords here. So we're going to jump into the extended Aries. I have the Steampunk Tarot for that. I have the Wisdom, what is this now? Spirit of the Animals Oracle for closing messages in the extended. So in the extended, we're taking a deeper look just at everything here, right? We'll look at more in their situation, what's going on, their, you know, the actions, what you need to know about this coming together and moving forward, the advice, the guidance, just deeper, everything you need to know. So if you are interested in that, my link is below for Patreon, so you can become a member or a one-time purchase, whatever suits you best. If you want a private reading, my Etsy shop's below, so you can look at that if you like to. All the links, all the info, everything you need is down there. So please do check that out. So if I see you on the other side, I'll see you there. If not, and this is where it ends for you, totally fine. Either way, I do hope it helped, it resonated. I'm wishing you the best, Aries, and I do hope to see you next time.